Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here with me, Miss Riani Noor Yoshania. Today, I'm going to explain about noun clause and adjective clause. Let's begin. Let's learn English with me, Miss Riani. I'm going to explain about the noun clause and adjective clause. What is noun clause? A noun clause is a dependent clause that acts as a noun. It can be used as the subject, direct object, indirect object, object of preposition, subject complement, and or appositive. Here's the examples. Number 1, noun clause as a subject. What she told me was surprising. The noun clause is what she told me. This is function as a subject. What she told me was surprising is the predicate. The noun clause can be as a direct object. Example, she said she was not afraid. That she was not afraid is a noun clause and function as the direct object. She as the subject, said is a predicate. That she was not afraid is a direct object. Okay, noun clause can be a subject complement. The example, the problem is that you never learn from your mistakes. That you never learn from your mistake is function as subject complement, and the problem is it is a subject. Noun clause also can be as object complement. You may call the police whatever you feel insecure. Here, whatever you feel insecure is a noun clause and function as object of the complement. You, as a subject, may call a predicate. The police is object, and whatever you feel insecure is object complement. As object complement that modifies the noun police. As appositive, here's the example. Your suggestion that we have on an exam on Saturday should be reconsidered. Where is that boy that we have an exam on Saturday is a noun clause as appositive. What is a noun? What is an appositive? Okay, appositive is a noun or a noun phrase or a noun clause that is accompanied by another noun. This is noun and surrounded by commas. Okay, here's your suggestion is a precise identifier. Okay, noun clause often begin with pronouns, subordinate conjunction, or other words. Let's see. Noun clause often begin with pronouns, relative pronoun, that, which, who, whom, what, whose, can be begin with indefinitive relative pronoun, whoever, whomever, whatever, whichever, whether, if. Interrogative pronoun who, interrogative adjective what, interrogative adverb how, subordinating conjunction such as how, if, when, whenever, where, whether, why. Okay, and then the noun clause is fall into 7 different nominal categories. Number 1, declarative subordinate clause. It is because of what? Because it is exactly the same like declarative sentence. I think that you are the most beautiful girl in the world. You are the most beautiful girl in the world is a declarative sentence. And if you combine it, I think, and that, it becomes declarative subordinate clause. Nominal interrogative subordinate clause. The example, they know where you live. Where you live. This is the same. This is exactly the same with the interrogative sentence. It can be yes or no question or WH questions. And where you live and they know where you live is a nominal interrogative subordinate clause. Nominal exclamative subordinate clause. I remember what a great time the day when you were born. What a great time. It is an exclamative. Nominal to infinitive subordinate clause. This is the example. To meet you here, amazing. To meet you is to infinitive. Nominal ing participle subordinate clause. Reading in the night makes me sleepy. Reading is nominal ing. And then nominal bar infinitive subordinate clause. What I did was just what you live. Here's the noun clause with 7 different nominal categories. And the last, nominal passive participle subordinate clause. You want the assignment done by tomorrow. That's the example. Let's begin with exercise. Okay, identify its noun clause. Is it used as subject, a direct object, indirect object of a preposition or predicate noun? Okay, you know that the telephone uses electricity. Which one is the noun clause? Okay, that the telephone uses electricity. Correct. That the telephone uses electricity is a direct object. Because of what? Because you as a subject, now is the predicate, and that the telephone uses electricity is object, direct object. What you say into a phone creates sound wave. Which one is the noun clause? The noun clause is what you say. Good. And it is function as a subject. What you say is a subject. Number 3. Another question may be what the major issues are. What the major issues are is a noun clause. Okay? And it is a function as predicate or complement noun. Okay, that's all for noun clause. Now we are going to explain about adjective clause. What is adjective clause? An adjective clause is a dependent clause which takes place of an adjective like another clause or phrase. Like an adjective clause also modifies a noun or pronoun. Example, the exact adjective. The red coat is expensive. Adjective clause. The coat which I bought yesterday is expensive. Okay, let's see another example. The woman is eating an apple that he bought from the market. Okay, apple. Apple is the noun. That is the connector of relative pronoun. He bought from the market is adjective clause. So that he bought from the market is adjective clause. Tips for differentiating the use of relative pronouns. Sometimes we are confused when we use who, when we use whom, when we use whose, when we use which, when we use that. Okay, we use who if before who is a person and after who is verb. Whom, before whom is person, after whom is person. Whose, before whose is person, after whose is noun, person or thing. Before which, before which thing, and after which is noun, a person, can be thing. And that, before that is person or thing, and after that is noun. Let's see the example in the questions. Has Sinta reviewed the latest sales report gave us last week? Okay, we fill in with the appropriate relative pronoun. How we can choose the appropriate pronoun, relative pronoun? Let's see. Let's see the words before the relative pronoun. It is sales report. Sales report is a thing. So let's see in here, relative pronouns to come before relative pronoun is thing. So we can choose which. Okay, which. Let's see the ABCD. The correct answer is which the sales manager gave us last week. So has Sinta reviewed the latest sales report which the sales manager gave us last week? Sales report is thing, okay, and the sales manager is also person. So it is the correct if we use which the sales manager. Okay. Adjective clause can perform syntactic function, but within the phrase level, do not perform within the sentence level. An adjective clause is a part of a noun phrase, and a noun clause is a part of sentence. Let's see the example. She is a girl who studied hard to enter public university. The subordinate who study hard to enter public university, it is an adjective clause, and it is modifies the noun phrase a girl. Here's the diagram. She is a girl who studied hard to enter public university is a complex sentence. Okay, she as the subject, is predicate, a girl is a noun phrase, who is a relative pronoun, can be subject, it is also adjective clause, and study hard is predicator, to enter is predicator, public university is direct object. So who study hard to enter public university is adjective clause and function as a post modifier for a girl. Hope you understand? Form of adjective clause. First, finite adjective clause or relative clause. Example, I don't know who you are. Okay, who you are is a relative clause. Non-infinitive adjective clause. The boy wearing black hat is my son. The boy wearing black hat is an adjective clause. It is modifies the noun phrase the boy. Verbless adjective clause. I'm always amazed of a holy Quran. This happens when relative pronoun and the verb in the subordinate clause that post modify a noun phrase are ellipses. Okay. That's all my explanation. Thank you for your attention. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that's all my explanation about noun clause and adjective clause. Thank you for Mr. Andang for giving me a chance to share my videos. So sorry if there's any mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See ya.